Virgo, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping in. This is a general reading, not a one-on-one, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the beginning of April to see what April has in store for you. Friendly reminder to take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates whatsoever, check your other placements, and if it still does not resonate, leave it behind. The message is not for you at this time. Friendly reminder also to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it, and it notifies you of future content. So let's get the party started. Virgo, 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 Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oopsie, losing cards. All right, overall energy of your reading is the Nine of Wisdom. Current situation for you, Virgo, is the Knight of Charisma in the reverse position. The Hanged Man for the Challenges card, that's opportunities or obstacles. The Wheel of Fortune for you in the current foundation of the situation, or what you should be focusing on. The Hierophant in the reverse position for your past card. The Sun in the upright position for possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. Wow. The World in the reverse position for your near future. The Queen of Intelligence for you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. The Two of Strength in the reverse position for external or environmental influence. This could also be your subconscious. We have the Page of Strength in the reverse position for your hopes, fears, reminders, warnings, and advice. And then we have the Eight of Strength in the reverse position. Another bout of major arcana, Virgo. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. We have the Nine of Wisdom starting the show. This is the overall energy you bring to this reading. The Nine of Wisdom is finding the balance between enjoying our accomplishments and not slipping into complacency. So that is once we receive something wonderful, abundance that we have been desiring, or the partner we've been wanting, things of that nature, we don't fall into complacency, which is, sorry, I'm just going to scoot the camera back. Complacency, which is we stop putting effort into them. We start to not show gratitude. We start to just be like, oh, I have it. I don't need to try anymore. And we don't want that energy. So just being wary of that situation. It is in the upright. So, just making sure, yes, absolutely be proud of your accomplishments, what you have gained, what you have desired, what you have achieved or obtained. But make sure you're showing gratitude for it every day, all day long. Okay. We have the Knight of Charisma. Knight of Charisma in the reverse position for current situation. The Knight of Charisma is finding a way to enjoy routine, taking responsibility of our own success, letting go of expectations. Good work speaks for itself. So it is in the reverse position. So I do believe there is a struggle to enjoy our day-to-day life. We are not taking responsibility for our own success. We do like to point the finger as human beings at our circumstances or our environment or other people, like the economy being crap right now, things of that nature. But a lot of the time that can be excuses as well. Not putting forth that foot, right? That best foot forward. Not taking that inspired action due to fear, due to ego, due to something that we can excuse as something else's fault, okay? And this is human. This is not just you, Virgo. This is everyone. We all have these demons that we fight. But we have to be able to let go of that expectation, appreciate every little gift of abundance that comes in all forms towards us, even if it is not what we expect. But if we let go of these expectations, these wonderful things come to us, and we are able to actually appreciate them and to see the wonderful good that they bring to us, okay? And then, of course, good work speaks for itself. If you are putting in the work and putting in the effort towards something, it will speak for itself. You don't have anything to prove. We have the Hangman for our challenges. This is our opportunities or obstacles. The Hangman talks about getting a different perspective, taking a step back, trusting, surrendering. So the necessity to look at something from a different perspective. This could be an opportunity or an obstacle. This very well could be either of them. This is what is crossing you, Virgo. So new perspectives, letting go, pausing, and having trust, okay? Trust the universe, trust God, whatever you believe in, trust it. The Hangman is paused, letting what he knows go in order to embrace his new reality. This is exactly what this card suggests you to do too. Trust and embrace your new reality. The Hanged Man is all about putting things on hold to look at the world from a new point of view. Sometimes these pauses are taken to allow time to reevaluate a situation. Other times, however, the universe forces these pauses, stopping you so it can pull the proverbial rug out from underneath you. Learn to trust in the universe when this happens. Things will look differently after you fall. Pay attention to this new perspective and surrender to it. You are then following that up with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the foundation of the current situation, or what you should be focusing on. The Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny, karma, luck, fate, change, and fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune encourages you to have faith in the universe. If you're encountering an obstacle or going through a rut, the tides will soon change and good fortune will rear its head again. Look inward and aim to manifest your goals. Fate will help push you toward them. Be on the lookout for assistance. Those around you might be willing and able to step up and guide you along your journey. Count on them whenever you need support to weather the unpredictable shifts of current events. You never know whether oncoming changes might bring about a profound turning point. So definitely focus on this good fortune, this faith that they are telling you to have. Take a step back and get a broader perspective, okay? The Hierophant is Taurus energy, card number 5. This is your past energy here. It is in the reverse. So when the Hierophant is in reverse, it stands for personal beliefs veering from the status quo. So in the past here, you might have gone a little too far into that area. So, so sorry. This card may indicate that you're relying too much on institutions. Challenge the status quo to make your own path. The reversed Hierophant may also suggest that you're going too much against the grain by rejecting necessary common mores, and that you should instead pay more attention to your elders. It's a reminder to listen to those who have more experience than yourself. So you might need to look into being a little more respectful or having a little bit more of a mentorship. Okay, someone to help guide you, someone to take a little more seriously. Now, this is in your past position. I feel like this is something that you may be struggling with. So it's just something to keep in mind that you are still struggling with this different perspective, but you do have a change of luck coming towards you. We do have the Sun card as well coming up. That is card number 19. The Sun is in the upright position. This is possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. This is warmth, joy, success, enthusiasm, and recognition. Coming out of the turmoil and conflict of the star and the moon, the Sun promises sunny days ahead. You've done the work to process past trauma, stepped into your power, and owned who you truly are. The sun's rays illuminate your future, clear away confusion, and eradicate anger. With this type of energy, confidence, recognition, and success are natural conclusions. Now all that's left to do is shine brightly. So I definitely feel like that could be the possibilities involved. That very well could be something that you hope for. Who wouldn't want to hope for that? We all want success. We all want warmth and joy and happiness and the recognition that we've done these things, that we have obtained them, that we're achieving them. So I definitely feel like either way, this is a wonderful card. This is a wonderful energy coming into your life. So be prepared for it, but make sure that you're being grateful for it as well. We have the World card, card number 21. The World is in the reverse though. So this is for our near future. This is coming up April, the beginning of April. It might be a little bit later than the beginning of April, since it is the near future, but it's something to pay attention to be on the lookout for. It's unrealized closure, it's shortcuts and stalling. So the card reverse indicates that you might lack closure due to an inability to let go of the past. Alternatively, you might be taking shortcuts toward the completion of your grand journey, robbing you of the life lessons needed to make the travel worthwhile. Overcoming difficulties is what creates a true sense of achievement. It's also possible that you're reluctant to move on to the next phase of your life, and the appearance of this card assures you that you are ready, so take the plunge. I also just want to point out that when we rob ourselves of life lessons, that causes patterns to repeat. Cycles will repeat until you learn the lesson. Okay? So it's definitely something to pay attention to, especially if you're in the situation of where it's like you're robbing yourself, you're taking the shortcuts, you're saying you're healed, but you're not. Things of that nature. Clarify the world. Thank you so much. We have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position. We have the 9 of Swords in the upright, and we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse position. Heavy air energy here for you, Virgo. So with that said, This is something to really pay attention to, like we've already discussed. But the Five of Swords is baggage, toxicity, and resignation when it's in the reverse, okay? Which isn't bad. That's actually kind of a good thing. So the Five of Swords can mean three things. Past conflict has left its mark on you and haunts your current relationships and decisions. The level of egoism and negativity has gone so far that it's becoming dangerous and unattainable. You're resigned about the whole situation and long to move on with your life. Whichever meaning best suits you, just know that revenge, egoism, and aggression are poisonous, and it's best to move forward. If possible, take a moment of self-reflection or even therapy to come to terms with the effects of this conflict so you can move forward. Sorry about that. So the Nine of Swords is anxiety, fear, panic, PTSD, nightmares, and inner turmoil. The Nine of Swords recognizes that you may be in a dark place right now. Something is keeping you up at night, and your pain and stress may feel overwhelming and unbearable. Depression and anxiety are understandable given the grief and worry you may be experiencing. If this card appears, know that you don't have to be alone right now. Reach out to those around you to seek support and love. Ask them to help you remain grounded, self-compassionate, and cared for. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords following this. This is release, optimism, and forward movement. Indicates that you may be finally able and ready to release yourself from your self-imposed restraints. Say goodbyes to all those negative thought patterns and overwhelming anxieties because you're finally in a place to open up and lower these walls. So a wonderful shift here, especially with that world being in the reverse. This is an unrealized closure, just like the card said. This is you moving forward, you realizing that these things are in the past and you need to heal and move on from them. You and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading, Virgo, is the Queen of Intelligence. The Queen of Intelligence is all about the necessity to clearly communicate what you desire from a space of love and kindness. So I do feel like you're coming into this energy, you're getting a little bit better at being able to communicate your needs clearly or express your emotions. Hopefully it's going to happen a little bit sooner rather than later, because I do feel like it would help you grow immensely to be able to communicate this and to have more of a support system because you've lowered those walls. Right? Just like your near future said, you're lowering those walls. You're kind of releasing that past pain that's made you put a block in front of everyone that really loves and cares about you. You're just afraid of being hurt, and that's fair. But you have people in your life that care about you. Your external environmental influence is the Two of Strength. This is growing and making progress toward a future goal, enjoying, discovering what you love to do. So it is in the reverse position. I do feel like the energy is kind of trying to tell you that you have the ability to make progress and to grow towards your future goal, but you need to discover what you love doing. You need to enjoy it and discover it and do it and practice it and kind of bring back the spark into your life. Like, you're really not doing much. You're really not, adventuring. You're not really doing a whole lot to put yourself in a better situation here. And I'm not saying that you're not doing like nothing. I'm just saying, like, for your own good, get into hobbies, get into DIY, get into, expressing yourself in a way, art, music, whatever it may be. There is something here that could help you release a lot of this baggage. You have the Page of Strength following this as its hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. So it takes energy to do something awesome. So go for it. Engage your free spirit and follow your passion. So again, finding that thing to be passionate about, I really feel like this is a huge call to action for you from your guides. They really are trying to communicate with you that you need to find what you're passionate about, and you need to act on it, and you need to kind of put yourself out there and just start doing it and practicing it and, finding your niche, right? We then have the Eight of Strength, which is going with the flow, adapting to change, holding goals loosely, and enjoying the journey. So yet again, this is in the reverse. This is our potential outcome. We are going with the flow. How do we adapt? How do we change? How do we, how do we let things affect us? How do we respond? How do we react? We just got to let go of our expectations and be happy with our outcomes here. Put forth the energy. We do have the Page of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups. Kind of an interesting pull there. I'm not sure. We might not be able to get much information out of that. So the Page of Wands is redirected energy, self-limiting beliefs. So again, struggling with that blockage there. Okay, so the Page of Wands may indicate a plan that's been stunted or a design gone awry. Perhaps you started a project with grand goals only to find that it isn't living up to expectations. Maybe you're too intimidated to start due to the complexities this plan might involve. In this case, the Page invites you to approach your original idea from a different perspective. So again, that Hangman coming up for you. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse situation. We got financial loss, lack of commitment, and lack of security. I feel like, again, this is your blockage. It's not really a financial loss. I feel it very well could be. I feel like it's more of a hit to yourself. Like, it's furthering your negativity instead of you growing from it. You're going to take a little bit of a hit here. Of course, if we get these things into the upright position, you are going through a huge shift here, a huge energy change. Energy is fluid. It's always changing. It's always moving. But the Ace of Pentacles warns of financial mismanagement and disappointment. It could also mean that the foundation of these new opportunities is flimsy at best. So stability and security of future endeavors may be fleeting or questionable. Last, the reverse Page of Pentacles can note that commitment, either yours or others, is wavering or revoked entirely, putting these exciting new possibilities at risk or on hold completely. I feel like, again, as I said, this is that opportunity to really go back to the drawing board. You need to find what you're passionate about, and you need to start practicing and putting in the effort and putting in this inspired action. Because right now you're so full of self-doubt and self-criticism that you won't even take the chance. So you've already failed before you even start. Like, that is the energy that I am receiving here. You won't even risk it. Because yes, rejection sucks and failure sucks and it does hurt. No one likes it. No one likes it. But is it better to fail, or is it better to have never tried at all? At least if you fail, you can go back to the drawing board and try again. Learn from your mistakes. If you never tried at all, you'll never know. You'll never know if it would have been successful. So I really feel like you are putting the brakes. You're pumping the brakes. The Seven of Cups is indecision, temptation, choices, possibilities, and inspiration. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is kind of an illusionment card. Okay, illusionment card. The Seven of Cups appears and may indicate that you're at crossroads. You're so inspired and excited by so many avenues in front of you that you're having a hard time choosing which one to take. Or maybe you're so inspired that you can't decide which creative instinct to follow. Whatever the case, you're too worked up to figure out which path you should take. Choices are great, but don't get so distracted by or caught up in them that you don't move forward. Sit with yourself and listen to what you truly need. Let intuition guide you. You've got this. So again, there is an opportunity here, but you are so distracted and so you limit yourself that you cannot pick it. But it's coming towards you. These opportunities are coming towards you. I want to pull one more. I'm going to pull from another deck. The Tower, collateral damage, and the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, absolutely. So you do have the Seven of Cups, you have this illusionment, you have so many choices and possibilities here that you get a little hung up, but you have plenty of opportunity coming towards you, Virgo. We have the Tower, which is a need for transformation or collateral damage. From this reading, I'm not getting collateral damage, I am getting transformation. You are going to have a personal upheaval. You are going to be the change that is the catalyst that sets in motion. You are going to have a decision coming towards you. I do feel like it is next month. It might be a little bit later, like mid to late April. Gosh, March. But you are going to have a little bit of a juggling act here. I'm not sure if this is work related or your hobbies or your inspiration or if it is a relationship, but there is something here that is coming towards you that you will have to make a decision on. So just be prepared for that. But please remember to just focus on yourself. Because that, my friends, is the situation at hand here. Okay, I'm going to pull you some affirmation cards, and then I am actually going to grab you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle to close out this reading for the beginning of April. Thank you so much. Okay, so your affirmations that I would like you to keep in mind, or that we feel that are going to help you? Sure enough, you got criticism. So criticism is all about receiving criticism, whether personal or professional, is something that nobody is immune to. It is how we deal with criticism that is important. The first thing is to remain calm. Nothing is solved by reacting angrily. Take time to honestly ask yourself if there is any truth and fairness to the criticism. If yes, then use it as a chance to learn. If not, then simply let it float away. I am able to take criticism on board and use it to improve. The opinions of others are just opinions. They cannot bring me down. You have courage. Life presents challenges, and facing these challenges requires courage. Sometimes it is the courage to overcome fear or doubt. Other times it is the courage not to give up in the face of adversity, or to stand up for what you believe is right. Courage often means... Sorry about that. Okay, Courage often means letting go of the familiar and stepping out of your comfort zone, delving into and utilizing the great inner strength that you have. I have the strength to deal with any challenge today brings. I am courageous when others are afraid. And then your very last one is gratitude. Exercising gratitude has a positive calming effect on your well-being, especially during times of stress. By taking the time to mindfully and truthfully show your appreciation for someone or something, and to voice how this person or thing makes your life better. This focus on gratitude can quickly put other feelings of negativity or stress in a new perspective. I am grateful for all the people who care for me and enrich my life. I am grateful for all the wonderful and varied world around me and the chance to live in it. Your spirit of the animal, you have the black jaguar, which is a old soul, Virgo. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Virgo, so much for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. And if so, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.